Welcome to this Destiny Life Coaching Breakthrough Session. My name is Jeff Israel Nthiwa, and today we are looking at a very interesting subject, the subject of humility. Okay? Being humble. I'm reminded of a story from the good book, a story that the master life coach, Jesus Christ himself, taught of his friend. They went to a home of a Pharisee where he had been invited for dinner. I remember that Luke chapter 14. So Jesus is invited for dinner by this Pharisee, and he watched people, very observant, watched people maneuvering to get to the high place, to sit at the seat of importance, to feel important, significant. I want to be here at the high table. And you observe these people as they take and struggle to get to their high position. And he told them that wasn't wise. He asked them a question: what if there was someone more honorable than you that will come after you've taken the high seat, and the host is asking you to move to the lower one? And it was, sorry, our guest of honor had not arrived, so please, could you move? And it's like, would that be embarrassing for you? Okay? Why don't you take the low seat? So Jesus is just oozing wisdom, because that's his nature. To guide people, to mentor people around. Wherever he goes is mentorship and coaching and helping people. Don't embarrass yourself. Don't embarrass yourself. It is wise that you take the low seat and then you're honored. It is wise to begin, to choose the low seat, and then you're told, why are you seated here? Come along, come with me. Why are you sitting down there? Come with me. I would like to move you to the high table. Than to sit at the high table and then you're told, Jeff, sorry, I got to move you. And then now you're taken to the low seat on the table. You see, the good book says, whoever exalts themselves will be humbled, and whoever humbles himself will be exalted. Humility is not weakness. Being humble is not being weak. It's strength, it's wisdom. Remember, Jesus is teaching these guys wisdom, life skills. These are life skills, which, by the way, are not very common. And people are not wisdom sensitive. So it's like, you exalt yourself, you be brought down. You become a servant of others, you will be exalted. Take the position of a servant. Take the position of humility. where you're serving people. We are not here to be served. As leaders, we are here to serve others. You will be exalted. And even that which you're doing and thinking that no one sees it, I'm telling you, any good work is like light. It will be seen. It will be seen. Maybe you've started something and you're being humble and serving people and coming from a place of service. Keep doing it. Keep serving. That light cannot be hidden. Your day is coming. Keep serving. Keep serving. And may God help us to live our lives as servants. And be conscious of needs of others. I see people, even when you talk about mentorship, they're looking up to you to get something from you, not to give something. I tell people, I tell my coaches and mentees, when you're working in an organization, you're not looking to be served. You're not walking this world like a slave, like a victim, looking for others to give you. You have to begin to believe that you have something to give. That you may follow the example of Christ, who took no thought in himself, but lived a humble life of service. Always be the first one to give. Always be the first one to extend service. That's why my approach to coaching is I always give a free consultation session. Because I want to serve you first before you give me anything. I want to listen to you. I want to know what is your need. And I want to know what contribution can I make into your life before we even talk about money. How can I serve you? And I'll be leaving a link below for you if you want to make an assessment of your life. I'll give you a few questionnaire, questions that in our questionnaire form that can help us have a conversation that, brings that opportunity for me to serve you. I want to serve you. My encouragement for you is also to find a way to serve others. You can never outgive God. Anytime you serve, especially people, now when you continue the story in the book that we've read today, Luke 14, I believe, from verse 7 all the way to the end. When you go towards the end, okay, before you go to the parable of the feast, he's telling them, okay, he's turning to this guy, the host, and he's like, okay, you invited the most important people, and you invited the most important people in this community. You invited the who is who, and that means that they will invite you back, because they are also big people just like you. How about you serve someone that cannot even invite you? How about serving someone that does not even feel they deserve your service? How about serving someone who can't give you back? My friend, that's a lesson in humility. And it's not an easy one, because the ego, E-G-O, edging God out. Ego always tells you that life, relationships is about transaction. You give, I give, you give, I give. And you're waiting for someone to be the first one to give so you can give. Serve, serve, serve. My Kralion call to my coaches is always serve. Always be in the mood of service. Serve as many people as possible. Out of 10 people, you get 5 that can be your ideal client. Keep serving. My prayer today is that whatever it is that God has given you in your hands, you honor that. Whether it's time, some of us have resource we call time. Some of us have resource, you have a skill, coaching skill, mentorship skill, a skill to help other people. Don't wait for them to come to you. Be a servant. A servant doesn't wait. It's always at your service. And whatever you do it with all your heart, with all your might. Put everything you got there. And soon you see the results of your service. Thank you, and God bless.